Um, it's been quite a while since I have streamed anything. So I thought I would um, actually have video um, in the corner here. Um, and I am not drawing the comic right now. I'm just doing concepts and whatever. But feel free to ask questions in the chat and what have you, and I will be right here. Okay. This what we're doing now is we're drawing elves. That's basically it. For D&D. And I started it all on a single layer and want to move it all to its individual folders. Nope. This is the plains elf. This is the woods elf, I think. It has been a long while since I have really drawn anything, honestly. I have been drawing, I guess, a little bit this week, but I don't know. I'm trying. It's been tough, but I am trying to get back into it. You know, depression comes in phases, so just kind of working around it as best I can. Okay. How do I want the drow? I'm gonna do hand on hip, or do hand on hip the other direction. How do I want it? I don't know. This is the drow, or I call them the deep mountain elf, and I'm trying to get them that like sort of like, I just want to call them like dominatrix, you know. But basically it's just kind of like give them a little, you know, hip hop. Not that much, obviously, but you know, kind of like that. Just like lower that one hip, raise the other. And then leg forward or across. That's way too much. Oh, screw it. Just hit undo a bunch of times. Down. Just like a little bit cocked. It doesn't need to be completely. Something along the lines of that, except they're all super skinny. Put their hand here. And other arm straight down. I think that's kind of a way. And then definitely want their head like straight up. Obviously not a tube. That is a negative. I'm trying, guys. I'm sorry. Still struggling, but I promised that I would get back to it, so I'm getting back to it. Struggling all the way. It's kind of it, except she's 2, and then I break my pen. 2. Thick. They need to be like skinny. She's the right height, but something's off. I'm not sure what. Let's do... This is not the finished drawing, obviously. It's this, just the rough. We don't want to do too much with the rough. I'm thinking honestly spiked shoulders, like more like the D&D sort of iteration of the drow. It might be too much, because when you think of, I don't know, spelunkers, because that's basically what these what the dark elves are, the deep mountain elves, I call them. They're basically, they live deep underground, So they're not going to wear a lot of stuff that's going to get caught on things, you know? So I think they would have more like cargo pants. And long sleeve stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I haven't really super thought about the design and everything, but I need to. And it's tough trying to do it out loud so that we're not just sitting here in silence watching me think. I don't know. I don't know. Because I really don't want to do like a ripoff of everything else. You know? I don't want to do that. So look around the room for like inspiration stuff. I've kind of got something. I looked over here at my utility knife, and it's got these like lines where you can break the blade off. I don't know, there's like these diagonal lines that like really spoke to me. Excuse me. And then I was thinking like a chest plate. Or just leave it like that. It's like sort of gothic. And gauntlets. Or braces. You know, I saw a video a while back that talked about like one of the things that people do in fantasy that isn't like the rest of fantasy, or that isn't like reality, like real medieval times, like is these bracers. Basically, like nobody would use bracers except for like a certain like an archer or something like that. Is pretty much it. So like every time you see somebody with like bracers in fantasy, it's not, it's weird because they're not all archers. pants. Do I really want to do cargo pants? That sounds like a lot. What if we just like a thick pants? What am I doing here? Why does this look weird? Stop that. It's supposed to be the knee. I think it's just too, the thigh is too long. And I honestly think that the shins should come down that far. I'm gonna sneeze. Oof. I'm getting hungry. I started this at the worst time. It seems about the right size. I'm gonna have to think of a design for the shoes too, because they're gonna be boots. They gotta be boots, but they can't be like, I don't know. I feel like the impracticality of a lot of like fantasy drow. This is too much. Like rock climbing in stilettos sounds a little hard. I mean, yeah, they have magic, but like still. So dramatic, they'll die for the aesthetic. Okay, and then all of my elves have pointy ears like well, the World of Warcraft elves. But no giant eyebrows. Should I give them that widow's peak? Sort of Sephiroth hair. Because yeah, like I said, I don't want to rip off more like other fantasy artists drows. I want to make something more, I don't know, practical, just something that makes sense for someone who lives underground, you know? The long hair, I don't know if the long hair actually makes any sense either. Because like when you're spelunking, all the people I've seen doing that, because I don't do that, then hell no. Tight spaces and me are a no. But the people that I've seen doing that stuff, videos and whatever, like short hair, you know? So I think the long hair doesn't make sense. And like if you do have long hair, probably have it pulled up like tight or possibly covered. I was thinking like under the ground, like deep mountain elves, they would have like pirates like bandanas on their heads. Just a bunch of like pirates. That's ridiculous. But like, you know, short hair. My stomach. Why? My stomach wasn't this hungry when I started drawing, and suddenly it is. Okay. I'll do something like that. And then I do really like the sort of leggings, I guess, that they wear. So I might change the cargo pants. Like, because this just kind of looks silly. Although maybe. Let's zoom out. Sorry, it's on, come on. Thank you. It's on a gray background, kind of hard to see, I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know what to do with that arm. I'm gonna have to figure something else out because I don't think hanging it dead by her side is going to really help. This needs to move. So I gotta squint to kind of see it. Sorry. Right, making weird faces. I like it, but there's something off. Should she be? Should she have a shirt like tattered? No. Or fishnets? That's not bad. Or do something that's really cute. A half fishnet. And then maybe could even do like really butch, like fishnet, like tee. That's cute, actually, honestly. And then I guess, what if it's a layered kind of like that, more like layered armor underneath rather than just like a solid piece of armor. Maybe. Maybe. Really add that cargo pant detail. Should we leave this blank? Or should I give her a belt too? It's not as cute with the belt, honestly. Like chains, like belly chains would be cute. Yeah, I like it, but we're not gonna do that because I don't think that it fits with the aesthetic. Because you think rock climbers, spelunkers, you know, cave delvers, they probably don't carry a lot of loose things on them. So like the belly chains wouldn't work. And maybe not even like a, you know, a leg dagger or ankle dagger or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it should just be a solid like a slip-on, or should it be laced? Or buckled. Oops. Accidentally clicked on something. And the buckled looks weird. I think the buckle looks weird. But do the laces look okay? How are the laces? The laces look alright. I don't like the laces either. What do I do? What if metal, what do they call it? I forget what they call it. Sabatons? No, that's, is it that right? That might be the right name. Anyway, it's just like, metal bits. And then underneath it, boot. Oh God. It's doing the thing again. I forgot it does this. And then just boot underneath it. Thicken that up. I don't know. Zoom out more. Let's try to take in the whole thing, you know? Because like spelunkers, they have them like knee pads, right? And these shin guards could work like that if I... What if I raised the size of it? I don't know. I'm at a loss. All right, we're just gonna stick with it, and if it doesn't work out, we will fix it afterwards. Okay. Okay. It's gonna have to work for now. And then we'll do the inking on it and everything. Oh, Lord. There. And I don't like whatever this is in the middle of her mouth. That's weird. Sorry, I got quiet again. Just want to make sure that she looks very don't give a fuck. One thing about the deep mountain elves is that they don't want to mix with anyone else. They are horrible purists. Terrible. Terrible race of fantasy creatures. Very obsessed with keeping the elves, you know, and not mixing. The plains elves and the wood elves, on the other hand, are very much pro-diversification. But these assholes, we're gonna go with shaved head. You know what would be really good here? Besides shaved head would be really cool, like spider tattoo. I don't know. I'm not sure how the tattoo will look, but I think tattoo on the side of the head is probably the way to go. Oops. Sorry, my tablet is not secured, so it jiggles all over the place. Yep. That looks good. Whatever that is. Why is that in the middle of her head? Okay. I'm fussing over the rough a little too much. But I also want to... How do you do a lip piercing on something like this? I'll just do like this. Yeah, I think lots of piercings. Definitely more tattoos. Yeah, I think that's the rough that we're gonna go with. I don't know. I think she looks cute. Excuse me. Okay, deep mountain elf, and then we have to make the horrible high elf. Very tall. The high elves in my world are giants. They are 7 feet tall. Huge. And these are the other horrible purists. Sorry, I was just responding to a text. Don't mind me. I don't know if I want the rounded tips on this one. Yeah, do something more like that. That's better. And I like the big pointed nose. It's supposed to be his hair, but I might change what I put on that. The high elves in my setting live in the clouds. Oops. Because they want to be closer to their gods. So I kind of want to make them like ethereal, flowing, weird, you know? That's pretty good. Gotta think about like each individual aspect of these guys, you know? And make sure everything fits a certain lore. Kind of what I'm going for. That way, when players meet something like this, you know, everything is coherent. The way they look, the way they talk, the way they act. All floats with the idea that I had of them. Okay. I don't want them to be bald. So I want, like I said, I want everything to sort of point to who they are as a generalized race, you know? The way that everyone within the High Elf Society is raised is to honor their laws of their religion. Very religious group. How do I want that neck? Need to go behind the ear. Very tall, very poised, very follows the rules, you know? And yeah, their hair would be long. Probably. Something that flows. I think a side part? What if bangs? What if bangs? So to get the motion of the hair in here. Kind of like the anime, like, you know, thing that comes out here. What do you call them? Just like really long sideburns. What if this one? Okay, yeah, this one's gotta come out here like that. More like that than like this. Sorry, focused again. Okay, this was the hair from before that I had tried. Yep. And should bangs or no? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Then, yep. That's good. Okay, get rid of the skull in the back. And do my best to get rid of that bit. It's gonna look like it's cutting off a lot of the hair, but we can refill that. We just don't want it to look like, you know, you can see the skull through the hair. Again, it's the rough. I'm being way too precious about it. Okay. Let's get this part of the skull out of here too, because it's also covered by hair. Okay. Oops. Should more hair from the back. Maybe going out this way. Something like that. And then I do want my high elves to be ethereal, but I also need them to look ancient, you know? Because these are the first people of the world. Let's get rid of this. I don't know what this is, or it was supposed to be. Okay, and then that is a collar. Please. Okay, close enough. Like I said, everything about their presence kind of glorifies their deity. So try to give them this, like, I don't know, religious look. That ear would pop out through there, like the ear behind their head. I think so. I think it looks good. Looks like it fits, I should say. That ear is over there. They sort of match a little bit, kind of, almost. Maybe. Okay, and then this. This is the collar. It comes down over the shoulder. It's the way that should look anyway. Like it's connected. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see, center line of this guy is here, which means collarbone is up there. And it goes down this way and up that way. In which case this should look more like that. You look at the connection between the sinew that connects here and the neck. Twisted, twisted. Honestly, I think that's pretty accurate. So we'll put that Adam's apple here. And we'll call other connections. Oops. So I'm just kind of like mapping out what you can't really see. Like this you wouldn't really be able to see on the surface of the skin. Honestly, don't even know if that would stretch. I'm not sure. I'm trying to like imagine it, but it's not coming. I do see something that sticks out over here though. I don't want that chin to be mistaken as something else. Also, what's this line? Okay, and okay, I'm thinking of a sash. Like right there in the middle. It's a weird spot. Call that the shoulder. Especially if it's pulled back. This. Kinda how I'm seeing it. And now the question is, do I want them to have like that little, you know, like princess cuff? It's like, it's just connected. It's just connected like right there at like the elbow. And it like has this like weird like flowing ribbon to it. I don't really know. Or if I want to do like the whole like sleeve. Like as I was thinking was like have it, you know, a vest and then just have like these ribbons like attached to the arm. Excuse me. What if vest and upper arm ribbon? Oh, that's too much. What is that? That kind of works. It's given like sort of like this what's the word? Like weather vane sort of look. Uh-huh. I like that. And then cuffs, bracelets. Not bracers again. Big old gloves, maybe. Just brain cannot comprehend hand. What? Anyway, glove could be something. I kind of like glove. That's a weird angle. So like this is where the wrinkles would come in because it'd be tighter around the elbow. Actually, increase the wrist size and then crumple it up here near the wrists. Fingerless glove? Like the high elves are ridiculous. Like utterly ridiculous. Oh, and the high elves probably would not have belly buttons. Just because, as the first people, they're not really born in, you know, from a womb. They are birthed from whispers. They literally have something called a spirit weaver that forms they capture a whisper and it forms into an elf. What is going on with this arm? It's got like 70,000 muscles. It's far too long. Honestly, right here at the most. And then oh, that's an interesting. Just gonna play with this idea real quick. Magic elbows. Cool. What if delete? Silly. Sorry. Okay. Just bring the arm up. Yeah, that looks better. I don't know what I was doing. It was weird. Okay, and then back to the stupid vest over here. Okay. Yes. And then the vest comes down. Oh. That's right. I don't know if this will work, but this was going to be a sash. That's weird. Just do like I always do. Oh, like a wrap. Wrap is a lot cooler than sash. And then is that like extra emo? What happened to that line? That was weird. And then thighs go about here. And that's his skinny arm. Sorry, lost in thought. Forget the glove that's over here. Fingerless. that there. Something like that. Okay. I'm just trying to look at him, like, get a real feel of, like, what else can I do with him? Okay. What if barefoot with leg wraps? Leg wraps, and then like the pants are gotta be crinkled. I'm gonna have to zoom in for those feet. All right, everybody look now. It's feet porn. Excuse me. Let's give him larger feet because he is very tall. Oh, those arches are arching, very arching, very long toes. But that's what you want, right? Long toes. There you go, weird feet people. Not judging you, but feet are weird. That foot is actually very small. Gonna need to extra foot that. Oops, that's on negative again. Okay. Too bad. That. Yeah. And now it looks like it's fake. Let's just strengthen everything there. Ankles more over here, not up there. I feel like that foot should be taller too. Okay. So I'm gonna measure it with the edge of my tool here. The size of his face. It's pretty good. That looks pretty good. Oh, here's an easier way to measure it. If I take it from end to end. And I take this and I move it. Oh yeah, that's perfect. It is the size of his head. Cancel, unselect, undo. Okay. Now these ribbons don't look like they fit in anymore. So we're going to make them fit in better. Scribble, 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 scribble. Scribble, scribble. Make them fit with the rest of the janky shapes. Scribble, scribble, scribble. That should make it fit in a little better. And then give me there. Now it looks like it fits in more. Okay. Let's do this one the same too. I just want it to look coherent or cohesive before I set it into ink eventually. And honestly, I think that's it. Oh, I got to put in another foot. So let's put in another foot. Toenail, toenail, toenail. And oddly shaped feet. But also accurate, so. I had a whole tutorial on how to draw feet. On Skillshare years ago. Ooh, this one looks weird. Why is it weird? He's got a bunion. It's not. That's what it's missing. It's the kneecap, the kneecap. Doesn't really need the kneecap, but that's that. Nothing looks like it sticks through anything. Okay, that is our high elf. And what do I need to do? I need to duplicate this and delete that layer and put that under. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fill the layer below it by erasing all the lines in the middle. And then fill that. And that's just going to make a fill layer that will make it easier for this thing to stand out. And possibly color later. Probably color later. And that is one way to do it. Let's cut everything except the very edge of the border of the figure. Uh-oh. My computer is wheezing. It says it's too much. See, the auto select feature doesn't select everything when it's super choppy like this. Oh, what am I doing? Just so what I'm going to do is I'm just shaping up the middle. And that's going to be easier for me. to figure out. Silhouette. Okay, that's something. And honestly, if this thing had a smart select feature, I'd probably use that, but it doesn't really. Like, it has no idea what I'm drawing. No one has any idea what I'm drawing. I have no idea what I'm drawing. But we will figure this out together. Such a dumb idea, honestly. But whatever, it's fine. This is the way we're doing it. And we will be happy with it. I wish I knew more tricks. It would make things a lot easier. But I don't, so I do things the hard way. But I've been told I'm a good artist, so I guess that's that's what we're sticking with. All right, we're just gonna trace everything. And as long as there are no gaps in this, then we should just be able to hit fill. And that is the purpose of doing all this. Otherwise, there's no point in me having done all of this. Oops. Okay. Solid lines. No gaps. Okay. Just moving along, moving around the outside, and eventually we will get there. Oh. And then my tablet sliding around. Work our way back up. That needs to be removed, or it's not going to reach the end. Okay, I think that's everything, and I can probably fill this now. Well, doesn't he look like an anime character? Okay, let's fill it with... Let's put that back on red, and then fill this with an orange. Son of a bitch. It says apply to connected pixels only. So oh, I see. The arm. I knew I skipped something. Okay. How about now? Oh, yeah. I'm going to hit it a few more times. Now, what if I also... There. Excuse me. Perfect. Alright, so now he's filled. And they can actually sit on top of each other now. I'm going to take the same thing with the... Deep Mountain Elf here. We're going to duplicate. Take that out, and we'll do the same thing here. Erase the middle, trace and fill. I know there is another way to do this in an easier way, but I don't know it. I don't know what the easier way is. I just know that there definitely is one. I think there was one when I was using Photoshop. We don't need those to be colored, so I'm just going to take them off. Break the gaps here. Anyway, yeah, when I was doing Photoshop, there was an easy way. And I definitely know there is a way on Procreate as well. So there's got to be a way on Clip Studio. No, that is the point there. That's what I'm using. I'm using Clip Studio. Not sure if you can tell. But yeah, used to use Photoshop. Was very proficient in Photoshop. And then I switched over to this because it is way cheaper and it works way better than any Adobe product. I slipped into my bad posture. Ugh. Everybody remember, just because you're an artist doesn't mean that you have to slouch like a troll. I mean, some people have to. It's medical condition for some, and no judgment. But if you don't have a medical condition for doing it, try to remember to fix your posture. Otherwise, you end up with a hump. And again, not that there's anything wrong with it. Just, you know, it causes all sorts of health issues to have bad posture. And if you don't want to deal with the health issues, if you can avoid it, definitely try to. Would not recommend back problems. Ah! Started. Why is it moving? And there I am going completely silent again. I'm so sorry for those of you who want me to talk. But all we're doing is we're still erasing the center bits so that we can get set up with tracing the outline. and then filling it in the center. So that we can color it later a little easier. Now we're definitely going to have to revise that fill, but if we get it in now while we're, you know, in the middle of doing it all, even if we do have to revise it, it'll be a lot easier to do. And if we do this now than if we did not do it. So, okay. Now we trace. Oh, that's orange. We're just filling in the gaps. That way when we do our fill, it just goes to the edges. Because that's all we need. We just need it to fill the middle. Double check and make sure that there are no gaps in here. And then I'm also going to fill the red color with orange as well. So I want to make sure that it's not too lumpy, doesn't stick out past the original. Line work, the original line work. Oops. I'm really concentrated right now. Again, sorry for stopping talking. Okay. Those extras. We don't need the bits and bobs that stick out. Let's see if I can make this thin here. And then the solid thin line in the middle. I don't know if it's going to feel that way, but yeah. Okay. There's our little Peter Pan. That was weird. I just saw like a shadow move above me. Okay. Yep. And she definitely looks like Peter Pan. Okay. Mm. Oh, maniac. Son of a bitch. Oh. Yay. Okay, now we zoom up and we take off the apply to adjacent pixels, connected pixels. And now Peter Pan is orange. And now we add the ref. Woohoo! Perfect. Beautiful. Wonderful. Amazing. And then there's Daddy. Cool. And then we just have to do the Plains Elf and the Wood Elf. And the Wood Elf should actually go... Shit, what did I do? Wood Elf needs to go above the Deep Elf. Because the Wood Elf is in front of everybody. Should do something in the back though, like if we do lines, so we go is there anything that shows the degrees? Just kind of guess, I guess. All right, so actually, I'm gonna take this and we're gonna move it. About here. And then duplicate. Maybe 7, 6, 5, 1. Maybe. What was it doing? Merging the layers. There we go. Okay. And then duplicate again. So 1, that doesn't look right. 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 and 7. That's not right at all. we're gonna have to figure that out. Okay, so 1 foot is probably going to be there. One foot has to be there. This is 1 feet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't make any sense. I think because the high elf is 2 feet taller than the others, when you think of it like heads, okay, let's do this. If that's 6 feet. Duplicate, move it. So that's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, that doesn't work either. What I gotta imagine, like his head is like a whole foot long. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. That is about the size of his head. So what if we start here and then duplicate? That looks good. Little off, but okay. I'll just do, oh, not what I wanted. Cancel. Another duplicate. Another move. Still doesn't seem right. So this is 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6, 7, and 8. I'm gonna have to shrink him. Okay. so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yes. Okay, we figured it out. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, now we got to merge. And then we're going to do this, and I'm going to make them gray. Okay, good. And then over here, let's just do this. And it's going to be black. Does that look gray? That looks gray. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's why there's an outline for some reason. No outline, just black. Why can't I move it? Oh, wait. There. Let's do 1 foot. Correct. Okay. Same thing. Get rid of the damn outline. 2 feet. Son of a... Are we doing middle or was it at the bottom? Yeah, middle. Okay. Good. Now before we do that, take away the stupid outline and make it freaking black. Perfect. Then right in the middle. Four. Oop. 5. Damn it, I keep pressing enter. Okay. Oops. 6. 7. 8. Why does this feel wrong? Mmm. Merge. Merge. We are merging, people. Merge, 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 merge. One foot is not at ground level. My God. Okay, let's move it on up. Okay, it's not completely even, but that's okay. I do not care. I just want to... I just want to have it done. Okay. Can I... Okay, I can. I'm gonna select all, and then... Why are they gray? Perfect. Okay, I want to select all of them. We're gonna do the same thing. No background color. This one, no background color. You, no background color. No background color, no background color. The key to making art is monotony. If you can't stand the monotony, just maybe art isn't for you. Build patience, because you will need it. Trust me. All right. Merge. Merge. Oh, wait. Undo that real quick. I want to squeeze this a little closer. I think what I might do is I might squeeze the canvas a little closer too. Yeah, because I don't need all of this space. It's just wasted space. Okay. All right, that's it for now. I am starving. I need to go and eat something. But I am proud of me for actually getting on and streaming for the first time in a couple months. Thank you to everybody who actually tuned in today. And I hope that you guys will follow me on all of the other social medias and everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching it on YouTube, and follow me if you're watching me on Twitch. I will see you all next time, hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see how I feel. Okay.